going on, guys? Doordash Industries back here again with another ride along. So today is going to be an all-day affair. It is about 9 a.m. It's the first time I've gotten out this early in a very long time. I've already got my first order in the car, as you can kind of probably already see. We're doing an Uber order. I literally dropped my son off at the babysitter's and made my stop off to get gas and everything at the Shipt convenience store right close to where I dropped them off at, and boom, I got my first order, $13 Uber order, heading right back in the direction that I need to go. So went ahead and snatched that up happily, and getting that delivered for $13. So a great way to start the day. We are going to be making our way down to our new favorite territory, where we're going to be working all day long in the Charlestown, West Virginia territory. We're going to have Instacart, Shipt, Doordash, GrubHub, UberEats fired up all day, along with maybe some point pickup as well. I think today's going to be the day we finally take the plunge and see what one of those is like, see if it's worth it. I'm just going to do one, I think, to start out, see how it turns out, see what the process is like, get it done early, and then try to make it as uncomplicated as possible. And then if we like it, if it turns into something that I think is worth putting into the lineup and rotation, we may dive in deeper. So anyways, guys, goal as always is to get 100 on a day like today, where we're going out early and we're getting started early, although there is going to be some travel time. Obviously, we want to earn at least $100, but we're going to be out far more than 4 hours. So hopefully right now, the way I look at this is my focus is first on $100. I don't look at anything bigger. $100, that's my daily goal. How fast do I do that? And then I want to get a feel for the market, get a feel for the flow of the day, and I'll kind of make some decisions and go from there as to what I need to do. If it's a really, really slow day, then I may, we may look at doing some Amazon Flex. If it's a good day, looking like there's a good flow, then we'll see how fast we get that first 100. That'll be a good pace setter, and then we will set our goals from there. So right now our goal is 100, to get to 100 as fast as possible, preferably before I have a scheduled lunch break. You call it a lunch break, but it's basically we start door dashing at 11:30 in that market and go to 3, and then we go 4:30 to 9:30 for what I'm calling the dinner and lunch. So we have like an hour and a half break there on, in between. So anyways, that's what's on the agenda today. So like I said, the first goal is to try to get to that $100 mark as fast as possible. Then after that, our next goal is to then will be to kind of set and establish some goals and see where it goes from there. Alright guys, I'll be talking to you soon, and I will be back. What's going on, guys? Doordash back here. So we made that delivery. We've still not gotten tipped on it, although I believe we definitely will. So that should be $13.58 in the I believe it's $13.58 should be in the pocket right now, and that should be coming very soon. But we are finally in the Charlestown market. Hopefully now that we're in the market, we are still live. We've been live on GrubHub, Uber, and we're just going to wait until the opportunity is to go live on Doordash. I'm going to look for, it looks like we do have a shop and deliver for 6.9 miles. I think I'm going to go ahead and snatch that up, actually. 12 bags, $10.64, why not, right? So I went ahead and grabbed that. So now we are now on duty for $10.64 to go pick up 12 bags for 6 miles. So it's like we're going to fill the time with doing stuff like that. Shipt has nothing on offer. They did have a $8 to $11 deal that I was looking at, and then I didn't pick it up because I was waiting till we got closer to the market to make sure I could, not get in any trouble time-wise. What we're going to do is we're going to head over, pick this order up for $10, go drop it off, and then we'll see what else comes. So with this order, that should put us at about $23, and we're not even in the lunch yet. Like I said, we don't go active. We won't be available to go active and live unless Doordash turns red. until about 11:15. So once we get done with this Instacart order, we'll come back and see what else is going on, see what else we can do, see what else Instacart has to offer, and we'll continue to look and see what it is. Now, point pickup. Let's see if point pickup has anything right now. One available offer, still at $11.45. They've got the $9.85 offer, and that would be picked up at $11.45. Now, the only reason why I'm not jumping right on that is because that is in the middle, in the heart of lunch. So I want to be in a position to take the best offer, and I don't know if that's the best offer or not, because it's actually $4.50 base, meaning it's a $4.50 tip. It's not bad, but again, I don't know enough about point pickup to know what type of time commitment that is. So again, I would be more comfortable picking something up that I know is going to be more in that break time between lunch and dinner, and then going out and taking that time to experiment a little bit with the point pickup. So anyways, guys, I am now heading, I'm going to head over here to the Martins and go pick up that grocery order, and then we'll go from there. And I'll be back with an update periodically throughout the day to let you know what's going on. All right, guys, talk to you shortly. What's going on, guys? Doordash Industries back here again, and with an update. So got into the market, did not get, well, wasn't here for but a couple seconds, and man, orders started coming my way. So first I got a $10 Instacart order, which I accepted for 12 bags of groceries going about 6 miles. Then, as soon as I accepted that, Uber went ahead and hit me up with a $23.71 order going 2 miles. Now again, Uber is brand new in this area up here, which is the only thing I can tell, because they paid me $18 base pay for a Starbucks run. So I went and picked up that coffee. There was a long line at the Starbucks, which may be why that thing was bidded up, that a lot of drivers might have shown up, saw the line, and eventually just left. That's one idea. The other idea is this is still a relatively new market, although Uber's been up here the whole time I've been doing it. So anyways, got that completed. While I was waiting for the order, I was looking at the Instacart order I accepted, and I only had a 2% cancellation rate, so I went ahead and actually got out of that order because I did not like it. The more I thought about it, 12 bags, 6.87 miles, going almost all the way to the state line. I said, you know what? No. So we got out of that order, and I'm glad I did, because guys, we are on our first point pickup order. So we are about to arrive at the store. I will give you a full breakdown of my experience, but it's an $11 order going 2.37 miles, and it's an express order. So I assume this will be very similar to start, but we will find out. So I'm about to arrive. I will be back to update you, let you know what's going on, let you know what I think about it and how it went. All right, guys, I'll talk to you. What's going on, guys? Doordash back here for an update on my point pickup order. So, as I mentioned, we are doing our first point pickup. It was a little bit of a wait. It was about a 12-minute wait. Actually, it may have been a little bit longer. I think it may have been 16-minute wait. I don't know. I have to double check that. But it was an over 10-minute wait for the order. They were still picking it. People at this Walmart are very, very nice. I had to wait about 4 minutes, about 4.5 minutes, because it says in the app, as I'll show you some of the screenshots that I'll slide up there right next to me so you can review them. Kind of tells you that you got to wait 5 minutes, and then you call the number, which I filed everything to a T. And then it's very much like a Walmart Spark pickup. They put the label on there. The only difference is I did not have to scan the label after pickup. You know, that was a little different. And now we are on our way to the customer's house, which is 5 minutes away from the Walmart. On my way out of the Walmart, I got a $23.65 offer from Uber, which I snatched up. It is to the Popeyes. I've never been to this Popeyes up here. I've never really gotten offers on the Doordash side, and Uber is definitely way more active than they've ever been in this area. It used to be that they were like a couple places you had to use the card. So I'm thinking that Uber is finally starting to emerge in this market. Now, what's interesting is just what they're paying per order, which is very similar to where they were at when Uber was emerging in the Hagerstown market, where I used to work a lot. And now, you know, it's a mess up there as far as what the offers are, and they can be really bad. But this is Uber's game. This is how they do it. If you research how Uber does it, if you can find an emerging market for Uber, I've said this in other videos, jump all over it. It is a gold mine for a while. Then it's going to fall back in line and become like more like people would be used to, which is, you know, having to pick through orders, and not every order is a home run. Because like I said, this would probably be, if this was under a $2.50, I bet you there's a $4 or $5 tip here. And it's probably about an $18 base pay, which means if it was a $2.50 base pay, this offer would be more in the lines of $6 to $7 going 2 or 3 miles. I mean, it's insane that they're paying $23 to go 2 miles, which obviously is to attract drivers from Doordash, who has a huge foothold in this market right now. GrubHub, not so much, or at least not from what I've seen, but this is not my certified territory through GrubHub, so I can't schedule. I am bumped way down in priority when it comes to GrubHub, so I'm only looking at orders that none of the other GrubHub drivers want to see. So I cannot really make a great assessment of GrubHub up in this area. It is something that I may consider changing if I decide that this is where I want to work for now, and then go to put the old market I was in kind of on the back burner. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see how this thing plays out. But I do like it so far up here. I like the way this market is laid out, and the way it conjoins with a couple of other markets that are very close by. That allows you to flow very good within and out, that you have Dash along the way. So anyways, guys, I'm about to come make this point pickup drop off. I'll be back to update you on the drop off and see how it goes, see what I see. I'll show you the payoff screen. So exciting time here. Not a bad order at all. I'm not, I think it's got definitely point pickup is something that I'm willing to put in rotation. But we'll see how this all goes. All right, guys. I will be talking to you soon. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with anybody you think can get something out of it. And guys, we're going to continue on our hunt for that first $100. It's 11 o'clock. We've had a fantastic start to the day, and but we're going to continue hunting and continue hunting down that 100. All right, guys, talk to you shortly. Alright guys, so Dad Dash back here with an update. So just completed the point pickup order. Definitely a little different there than Spark. Not as clean. Lots more steps. Very awkward, very strange process. But I took some screenshots of it. I wasn't happy with how they packed my trunk. Of course, I was not allowed to get out of the car. That's what they told me. I did tell them they could have used my hot and cold bags. I'll put a picture up of the mess that they left in my trunk, which I was just not happy about, because there were a lot of cold items and things that should have been in a bag. They did not put in a bag, is what it is. And then they did not make the label. I could not figure out where they put the label. I did eventually find it to scan it, because basically it's like a 5-step process to checking that order out. When you arrive, you've got to confirm. You've got to either call or make visual contact. Luckily, the customer kind of waved to me from the window, so I could see that it was the customer. So I put that down. Then you got to go and
in a half mile, make
basically,
a right turn on
state that you're going to start delivering the packages. Then once you get the packages up, you've got to actually count up every bag that you have. You have to put the amount of packages in, where they put it, back seat, trunk, front seat. Then they make sure that gets confirmed. Then you have to scan your ticket. Then once that gets confirmed, you have to take a picture of your groceries and then a picture of their house, which is kind of awkward because I'm standing out in their front yard snapping pictures of their house. And then it finally processes the order out, and of course it tells you knock on the door, let them know when you're done, which I did do. And then the customer, of course, came out as I was leaving. So it's just way different of a situation. I know point pickup, I'm sure, has its own independent verification processes and stuff that it needs to do. Now, I'm not certain how long it takes for the specifics of the order to show up, but right now I'll throw the screen up that's there. It's showing $11 payout. It doesn't show you tip, base pay, or anything like that. I guess there's time that the customer has still to input a tip, although I don't know if the customer, if it's like the Walmart Spark app and they're going through Walmart's online and Walmart's farming it off, so most likely there's no tip involved, or the tip's already showing as part of it, because normally Spark's minimum was $7, point pickup's $4.50, so clearly point pickup is taking the $3.50 of the $7 that Walmart was collecting from its customers and paying its drivers. So essentially they're paying point pickup, $7 an order base pay plus the tips. How all that works out, I don't know. I know Walmart might sometimes would pay for, or not, it's not premium pay, but would pay for a little extra for extra lifting or miles or stuff like that. But anyways, I will obviously put up whatever I get, and I will continue to monitor this situation. As far as how do I feel about future point pickup orders, I'm definitely going to set a minimum for this. What that minimum is right now, I'm not certain. I'm going to look at the value of this order in terms of what we got out of it. Was this a valuable enough order at $11 when it's all said and done? That part I don't know. And it's still an outstanding, item as far as how I felt about it from a value perspective. I would say at this point that's kind of up in the air, because it was definitely more involved. There's definitely a lot more steps. Very, very mixed on how I feel about it. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching today. I am about to the Popeyes to go pick that order up. Also, I did get a GrubHub order for $16 and 8 miles, but obviously if I can do $23 for 2 miles, I'm going to do that, and it was going completely the opposite direction of where I needed to be at, so I let that one go, let them know I was on another working for another job, and I then turned off GrubHub. I forgot it was even on. So yes, so GrubHub is going there. Like I mentioned, I get the orders that nobody wants to see, and that's probably one of them. Or if there's no drivers around, they'll prioritize me as well, which sometimes up here is probably something that happens because this is kind of an out of the way place. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here, get in here to Popeyes, see what's going on with this order. Hopefully the dining room's open. Hopefully it's a quick in and out. This is a relatively new location. The Popeyes near my house, I do not have a good relationship with. Hopefully this one is a bit different. All right, guys, I will be talking to you soon. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you. Alright guys, Dad Dash back here again with an update. So we completed that Uber order. It was definitely a little bit of a more challenging order. I thought mistakenly it was a 2-mile order. It was not. It was an 8-mile order, but it was going in completely the opposite direction of that GrubHub order, so there was no way it was going to match up. But it was going back onto some really dicey back roads. Of course, Uber, which is, to me, their in-app directions are the worst. Took me down the wrong street, like one street over and away from their driveway, which brought me to a place that was not workable, so I had to pull out of that. It was snow covered. Their driveway was like one sheet of ice, so I had to very carefully drive down a very long driveway. Then I got it delivered, and of course I slid right on out of the driveway, but I kept the car under control in my slide and actually was able to turn it back onto the pavement to keep it from wrecking or going off the road and having an embarrassing situation in a customer's driveway. But anyways, after that I made my way back to the market, because it actually took me a little bit out of market, and I got on a Doordash order. And that Doordash order, which now Doordash is sending me another order, not a great one either, $10.25 for 13 miles. We will not be doing that. Order too small, actually distance too far. Let's do that. So we got a $7 Chick-fil-A order for 3 miles. I was going to run the errand I've been trying to run for quite some time here. And to pull in, as I was pulling in there's a Chick-fil-A across the street, and they shot me a $7 3-mile order. So I said, no, that's a good one. I'll take it. So I'm heading back in that direction, which happens to be where there's a lot of restaurants that deal with Doordash and Uber and everybody. And heading back in that direction now and seeing what comes up. If I happen to make it into the store that I need to go into to process my Amazon return for, then I will get it done, and then hopefully get that errand done and out of the way. If I don't, or get an offer before I make it out of my car, that's decent. I'll go take the offer. So status, where are we at on our first 100? It is 12:16 p.m. in the afternoon. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm only $20 away from the first $100 of the day. So technically, if I only had the time to be out for 4 hours, I would be we would be 45 minutes away from finishing up my 4 hours, and we would be well on our way to $100. So we are earning at a very steady clip. There was a $7.50 6-mile 7-Eleven order. I just didn't like where it was going. It was taking me like 6.8 miles, but it was probably a 45-minute trip in reality, at least by my estimation. So I shot that back and said no, too many miles for that amount of money. So anyways, we wait. I have every belief that we will be definitely making our 100 today. The only question is, how much more will we have? Because I'm planning to be out till about 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. So we have literally 8 hours. We're already sitting at $80. Based on what we're earning, it's pretty incredible. And you figure there was a lot of travel time in there. So our actual available work time of the last 3 hours was, we were in between markets. So when you look at this earning rate right now, it's pretty incredible. But, I know I've been doing this long enough to know that, it's not going to be steady all the time. So there's going to be some time that's going to even that out and smooth that out throughout the day. But my hope is that, we can at least earn at a steady clip of $25 gross revenue per hour. And if we do that, that's at least another $200. We'd be sitting at knocking at the door of a $300 day, but I'm not going there yet. I take it slow, and I don't jump to that conclusion, nor am I setting that goal at this point. Right now, our goal is to crack that first $100 out. So that's what we're going to try to do. It looks like I am going to make it into the store here to do my return. And once I get done with that, I'll come back out and see what's going on. Hopefully we get an order. All right, guys, I will be talking to you soon. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Dad Dash wanted to jump back here and give you a little update. So, exciting news. We have accepted the order that puts us over $100 for today, and it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, awesome start. Basically, where we're at right now is we have, accepted, since we talked last, I was heading in to go run a personal errand, and basically where we're at right now is we have while I was walking into the store, I got a $6 order for Doordash. And we basically ended up doing 3 DoorDashes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, 2 more DoorDashes. I think we just gotten done a DoorDash. We did 2 more DoorDashes. We did a $6 and then we did a $6.50. Both of them for 2 miles a piece. So it ended up being $12 for 4 miles. We really got them done very, very quickly. And then after we were on our way to drop off the second DoorDash order, we got a $21.87 Uber Eats order for Applebee's. Now, there's sometimes waits, but I had to finish that order up, so I'm hoping I've cut into that wait time. We will see what this is. It is a 6-mile order, so we will see just how far that's going to take us out, where that's going to go. It looks like it's in an okay area, so that will put us over. We only need it after the Doordash order. We only needed $6.85. So now with that $21, that puts us very firmly over the $100 mark. That will put us at about what, I guess, about $115 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We still haven't even touched dinner. We still have plenty of earning time. So, phenomenal day, driven by Uber Eats and the crazy pay rates that they're paying right now in this current area that I'm in. So, all right, guys, I will be talking to you soon. I'm here at Applebee's, and we will hopefully continue earning. All right, guys. Talk to you. What's going on, guys? Dad Dash here. So I am back. So I did get the Uber Eats order completed. That one was definitely a bit out there. It was way up in the mountains. I did not expect that. I thought it was not going to be where it was, but it was. But we got that order done, and it took us about 33 minutes to get it done, and then we had about I'd say about a 15 to 20 minute ride back. Well, no, let's see here. We got that done at, it's 1:31, so it took us 18 minutes to get back. So, I've gotten no orders since I came back in here. I'm parked outside a California Tortilla. I like that place, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take lunch, reward myself for a job well done, because we are sitting at $114.53. Now, this order we just did does have some signs that there could be more tip there, because there's only $8 showing. And with Uber Eats, the maximum tip they show is $8. All right, guys, I will be back. I will be talking to you soon, and I appreciate you riding along with me today. I think today's going to turn out to be a pretty decent day as far as money goes. It's definitely great that we've already hit our 100. Anytime we hit $100 early like this, it always bodes well, especially if we have the time to continue working. So let's see where we go with this. I'll be talking to you soon.